Dr. Terry Lynn Carrington, who put together Beyonce's entire female band, which was Matthew Knowles' idea because he couldn't get Beyonce to stop people.
At this point, Beyonce and Jay Z need to hang their marriage up and just come clean about everything they've done, because Jaguar Wright is on their neck, and she does not plan to slow down until she exposes everything about them. See, not too long ago, Jaguar dropped some major tea about Beyonce and Jay's marriage being a business agreement. But before we could even process all that, she's already back again with another bombshell, and this time, she's exposing Beyonce for being a secret lesbian. Chill, I really don't know where Jaguar is getting all this information from, cause ain't no way Miss Girl has been sitting on tea from literally everybody and their mama in the industry. So according to Jaguar, Beyonce used to hook up with multiple women when she was still a member of Destiny's Child, and this was one of the real reasons why her parents Matthew and Tina wanted Jay Z to wife her up as soon as possible before The Secret came out. Beyonce had us all thinking she made the Renaissance album to uplift gay people, and whole time it was a tribute to herself. Child, it's getting a little fruity out here.
I need Beyonce to stop ignoring her bisexual tendencies.
Now, I'm sure y'all have heard the popular catchphrase Beyonce, which people have been tagging Beyonce with for years now. It initially started as a joke, but it looks like there might have been some truth to it, and Jaguar is already spilling everything. Jaguar revealed all of this during a recent explosive interview with Street Life Productions, in which she accused Beyonce for being a witch and forcing herself on innocent black women while she was still in Destiny's Child.
Why don't nobody want to accept that bitch?
Now, for those of y'all who don't know, Beyonce was actually one of the first people who started the rumors about her being into witchcraft when she introduced her famous alter ego Sasha Fierce. In fact, she admitted to feeling possessed by her alter ego Sasha and revealed that she calls upon it every time she needs to perform, because she's a naturally shy person and can't perform without Sasha Fierce taking full control. Right before I performed for the BET Awards, I raised my hands up, and it was the first time I felt something else come into me. I knew that was gonna be my coming out night at the award show. Fast forward to 2018, Beyonce's ex-drummer, who had been performing with her on stage for 7 years, suddenly quit her job in 2018 and accused Beyonce of using extreme witchcraft behind the scenes in her after she quit her job to make sure she didn't spill the tea about what she saw. She even went as far as to file a restraining order against Beyonce because she was scared for her life.
I cannot make this stuff up. Beyonce's ex-drummer of 7 years, she is seeking a restraining order against Beyonce. She's accusing her of dark magic, witchcraft, tapping into her phone bill, and basically controlling her finances. She's saying the Beyonce camp is put up a huge campaign against her, and it's overall witchcraft. She sought a restraining order in the past. It got denied, and she has another one scheduled for October 11th, but the internet is just like, what? Excuse me? And, I was just at the Beyonce concert last week in Houston. It was definitely a religious experience.
And then there was the popular YouTube blogger Storm Monroe, who had exposed Beyonce for being heavily involved in African witchcraft.
No, Beyonce is a witch. She's a very powerful witch. She's heavy into African spirituality. She is a daughter of, I believe, either a daughter of Oshun or Yemaya. I go back and forth. I feel like it's Oshun though, but if I got it wrong, I got it wrong. But nonetheless, she's a high-ranking witch. Okay, how many people have come out and said, "Hey, can't start dying. Beyonce did this to me. I saw Beyonce do that." Like this is nothing new. Okay, but you got to understand, when it comes to Illuminati, to this industry, one person replaces the other. Madonna's old. Madonna is almost done, and Madonna is a very high ranking witch. She is a high priestess. That's just pretty much what it is. Of course, the main thing Madonna practices is Kabbalah, but then there's different versions of Kabbalah, just like there's different versions of African spirituality. But then I also believe that in addition to African spirituality, I do believe that Beyonce is into dark magic and black magic as well, her and Jay Z. And we're just gonna leave it at that. All right.
Anyway, going back to the allegations about her allegedly being a lesbian, the rumors came up in the year 2000 when she collaborated on the song I Got That with Emil. Shortly after the song got released, Emil revealed in an interview that Beyonce was courting her at some point and wanted them to get into a romantic relationship, but she declined. What's even more suspicious about this is that the interview has since been wiped from the internet, and there's no record of it anywhere anymore. On top of that, people believe a mill revealing this was also part of the reason why she was blackballed from Hollywood. The allegations came up again when Lady Gaga seemingly outed Beyonce for having a thing for women. You see, back in 2009, Gaga and Beyonce collaborated on their smash hit song Telephone. The song itself already had a lot of people giving Beyonce the side eye because of the chemistry that she and Gaga had on the song. But what really took the cake was when Gaga jumped on an interview shortly after the song's release and admitted to Beyonce having an attraction to women. We had an amazing time working together on her video, and it just kind of works out because we both like women. Some Beehive members argued at the time that Gaga meant she and Beyonce both love supporting women. However, others felt like Gaga was talking about something much deeper. And get this, y'all. 2 years before Gaga even made this revelation, Beyonce had people talking after she was spotted at The Box with 3 girlfriends enjoying the club's risque show, surrounded by a huge bodyguard and protective curtains around their table. An eyewitness who was at the show that night said, Beyonce was really making the most of the burlesque strip show. She was on the table in the VIP balcony cheering loudly as 2 girls got naked and licked each other's feet. She stayed until 3:30 in the morning. Ooh, child, B likes to get nasty.
Dr. Terry Lynn Carrington, who put together Beyonce's entire female band, which was Matthew Knowles' idea because he couldn't get Beyonce to stop people. Guess you didn't know your daughter well enough because she just started all the girls.
Anyway, there's also been speculations that her Renaissance album, which was marketed to the public as a gift to queer people all around the world and a tribute to her late Uncle Johnny, who passed after battling HIV, is actually a tribute to herself. Apparently, since she never got to fully embrace her alleged bisexuality, especially after she married Jay, the album was also her own way of celebrating herself and her real sexuality. I mean, she worked with a lot of queer icons for this project and specifically chose people who best represented the message she was trying to put out. For instance, trans DJ Honey Dijon was credited as the lead producer for 2 songs on the album, Cozy and Alien Superstar, with Alien Superstar featuring vocals from trans media personality T.S. Madison. Not only that, but Alien Superstar also samples the popular song I'm Too Sexy by the band Right Said Freddy, and mind you, the band's lead singer, Fred Fairbrass, is an openly bisexual man. And then there's her song Break My Soul, which also features Big Frida's song Explode. And of course, we cannot forget her song Move featuring Tems, which also samples vocals from Grace Jones. But to be fair to Beyonce, this album was supposed to be homage to the LGBTQ+ community, so it makes sense for her to seek out icons to put them on the project. However, like I said before, people felt like this album was more of a way of her healing herself. In fact, during the Renaissance tour, she specifically opted for the bisexual flag to be shown on the screens a lot. And she used a lot of different lights on stage that reflected the bisexual flag. This made some people dig up some of her past performances and magazine shoots, and coincidentally, there was a lot more bisexual symbols in them. For example, she used bisexual lighting colors in both her 2003 and 2013 Complex magazine covers. Not only that, but those same lights were brought out during her performances around the same time. Fans also noticed that in her Renaissance album, there were a few songs that Beyonce was talking about eating somebody out. And we all know it ain't Jay Z, unless, of course, she's talking about another woman. For example, in her song Thick, she sang the lyrics, "She thought she was killing that ish, I told her to go harder. That's that Castro, eat that ish like Mastros. She say she on a diet, girl, you bet not lose that though. That's that I don't do this usually. I don't know what you do to me." But that's not all, y'all. People noticed that she also changed the lyrics to her song Summer Renaissance from "Dominate is the best way to ya, sorry about yesterday, now the sweet stuff, you're a sweetie pie, come let me eat ya," to then "Dominate is the best way to beat ya, sorry about yesterday, now the sweet stuff, come here Carolyn, let me eat ya." It's unclear who exactly Carolyn is, but it looks like she and Fee got a little busy. Now, I'm not saying for sure that Beyonce is bi or lesbian, but if there's anything we know by now, Jaguar Wright is barely ever wrong about anything. She usually knows what she's saying, thing, and she stands on business till the truth comes out. One person reacted to this by saying, Emil said she had a relationship with Beyonce, and Beyonce got mad when she didn't want to be with her romantically. Another person said, I believe everything Jaguar says because everything she said is and has been proven. Like Cat Williams said, this is definitely the year of truth, seasoning time. 2024 has been a whirlwind so far. I wonder what we gonna find out next. But now I want to know your thoughts. What do y'all think about this new Beyonce era? And do y'all think Renaissance was Beyonce's way of coming out the closet? Y'all been knew what to do? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And don't forget to click here to watch this other very messy video.